What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here. Sorry the question of the month is a little bit late. I had a different question of the month already set up, but the way that I wanted to record it wasn't really working out, so I'm going to try that one next month, and we'll see if it works. So, before we start, this week is my spring break. It's terrible weather outside. It's raining. It's supposed to be kind of crappy most of the week, so I'm probably going to be staying inside. I'll try and get a bunch of videos up for you guys. So we'll just see how that works out. And yeah, so I'm going to do something that that I used to do in some of my older videos way back when. In the description below, I will put times that you can skip around to, so I'll have one for whenever I start reading last month's comments, whenever I start the actual question of the month, and the end of the video. So if you don't feel like watching part of this, just look in the description and there will be certain times, and yeah, you can just skip right to there and it will take you to where you want to go. So yeah, with that, let's go ahead and start off by checking out last month's question of the month, and that was what buses have you ridden? And Lord, I got 28 comments on it, so thanks a lot, guys. That's really good. So we'll go ahead and start off. Mike Peterson Jr. said 1984 S1700 on a Thomas, 6.9 IDI with a 5-speed air brakes, early 90s International Bluebird, DT466, and a 7.3 liter with a 5-speed and also air brakes. Also a mid-90s International Bluebird with a T444E, 7.3 liter power stroke and a 5-speed with air brakes. And then 1999 through 2001 International on the same Bluebird body, T444E, 7.3 liter power stroke with Allison AT545 and air brakes. And then he also proceeded to say, later international buses I rode were automatics, as the school district had to retire buses from the 80s and 90s with the manual transmissions. Mid to late 90s were mostly scrapped, but their diesel engines were in great condition and ran very well. Nowadays we have Bluebird Visions and IC with max forces. Wow, those are actually some nice buses that you've ridden on. Okay, Nathan Thompson said, I've ridden on a Thomas FS65, a C2, a first, second, and third generation Bluebird, and I'll explain the third generation in a second, a Carpenter International, a Ford Carpenter, and an Amtran. Whenever he says Amtran, I'm going to assume it's an Amtran 3800. So, okay, now going back to the Bluebird Vision, the first and second one, and then we have the third one, and I assume he means third generation with this most recent Vision, and I think it's 2014 and above. It may be 2015. But they made the headlights slightly larger and the Bluebird logo on the front a little bit larger, and I think that's it. And then they don't really call it the third generation. I mean, I'll say it's a different generation because it's slightly different, but you can refer to it as that, and I think people will understand what you're saying. But until that actual third generation comes out where they redesign it, we'll stick with that. Alright, Bus 142 said, let's see, I've ridden an 03 CE, a C2, a 2012 CE, and last but not least, a 2004 RE200, an IC RE200. Let's see, Futures Minion said, I've ridden on my district's 2001 MVP ER, number 201, a 2001 Amtran RE, numbers 86 through 177, so, oh, I see, he's telling me all the numbers that they are. 2003 All-American REs, number 519 through 544. It's weird because my district's 544 was also a Bluebird, but it was an international. 90s Bluebird International. I rode that bus in 6th grade and really liked it. Let's see, 2005 Bluebird All-American RE, number 565. 2005 IC RE300s, 569 through 575. A 2006 IC RE, number 586 through 600. 2008 IC REs, 2009 CEs, and 2010 C2s. The only buses in my district I haven't been on is the 2001 through 2003 International / Amtrak Conventional Handicapped and the Thomas FS65 Handicapped, which is the same years, and said he couldn't finish the numbers. So you've been on a lot. Let's see. MSJ191961 said, I've ridden on so many buses in my life it's so hard to recall them all. Haha. I rode several Thomas minibuses in preschool. In elementary, I rode an Amtrak Genesis FE, sometimes a few Aries, and the Aries are harder to find than the FEs, at least for the Genesis. I was also in several older 2001 through 2004 CEs and other Amtrak conventional buses. As soon as the new CE design came out in 2005, I was in those buses all the way up until high school. Now my daily bus is a 2005 Bluebird Vision, but I've also gotten the chance to ride in a couple second generation Visions, as well as a few different CEs. I was in an International Bluebird once as well. Let's see. Evan Wallace, he said, I rode on a 2005 ICCE number 27-05 and a 2006 CE number 27-06, and he currently rides a 2009 CE with Max Force DT number 7-09, and he left me a picture. Let's see. Oh great, Nashawn, thanks. Another long one. Kidding. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, Nashawn said, I'm gonna skip that first part because that's something else. Anyway, when I first started riding school, I rode bus 00-25, which is now dead. From what I was told is junk at the back of the yard. It's a 2000 Bluebird International, as you might have seen a few videos of. So then we had bus 10-41 for a few months whenever I was in second grade, when I didn't ride the bus, sadly. Bus 10-41 was a 2010 CE 300. So then guess what? We got the... Oh, there's so much I can't even read it. So then guess what? What bus we got? Let's see. Same driver as bus 0025 and 10-41. We got bus 0312. Wow, Nashawn. Wow, I never thought you would have ridden on that bus. I rode that for 2 years, and then they pushed me off of her bus due to so many people. And he said the bus was creaking and making noises. Forgot to say, but you already know, bus 0312 is a 2003 CE, and we all know that. Anyway, I got pushed to bus 10-9, a 2010 CE, which I'm on to this day and have ridden ever since 5th grade. I'm in 8th grade now. We've had various drivers for 10-9. I've liked them all, and blah blah blah, and he wants to see if he can get on bus 0312 next year. Probably unlikely, but who knows. Let's see, Tanner Fernando, he said sophomore. Are you a sophomore, I guess? Let's see, anyway. He said 1st grade, 96 Thomas International 3800. 2nd through 4th grade, it was a 2001 through 2002 Thomas FS65 with a Cat 3126. That's the best engine for that bus, I'll tell you that. 5th through 6th grade, a 2004 FS65 with a Cat C7, I assume Thomas. 7th through 10th grade, a 2006 CE 300, and then 11th grade is a 2014 CE Max Force 10. Max Force 10, that's weird. Max Force DT? I don't think I've ever heard of a Max Force 10 inside of a bus, but that may just be me. Let's see, Ted Reynolds said, I've ridden the Bluebird Vision, which is the 2009. I rode a CE, which is 2007, and I also rode a Bluebird All-American RE, which was 2010. Okay. Nathan Thompson said, the FS65 was a 2000. I rode on multiple FS65s, buses 1, 2, 8, 9, 15, 16, and 17, and then he said Ohio. Let's see. 199, 201, 203, Florida. The safety liner C2, which was a 2007 bus 20, Ohio, and bus 215, 211, 214, and 234, Florida, all in Ohio and Florida. The Carpenter International was in 1990, I believe, Ohio. The Ford Carpenter was a 1990 bus, bus 11 and 12, Ohio. First generation Bluebird was a 2005 bus 221 and 225 in Florida. Second generation was the first propane bus, number 274 and 295 in Florida, aka my bus. Second generation Bluebird has a Cummins, all 2008 buses 254, 255, 256 through 258 and 261 in Florida. And now he rides a 2015 Bluebird Vision third generation bus 304, 308, and 305. So I assume you ride one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Let's see. Jared Hensley said, I ride a 2008 Bluebird Vision, and he's also ridden a Bluebird 3800 Shorty, a Thomas FS65, a 2013 ICCE, and a C2. Let's see. Clayton Whitaker, he said, I've ridden on 3 2010 CE300s, a 1990s Carpenter Ford B700, a 2003 Thomas FS65, a 97 Bluebird GMC, 3 1999 Thomas FS65s, 2 98 Freightliner Bluebirds, and a 2000 Thomas EF. Let's see. Jordan Gully said, IC school bus. I see one too. Let's see. And last but not least, Aiden Sweeney said, Bluebird FS65, Bluebird 3800, second generation Bluebird Vision, and more. Okay, so you guys have certainly ridden a lot. And, yep, so, anyway, we're going to go ahead and start off with this month's question of the month. And it's going to be, what is your dream bus with dream specs type of thing? And this is my mouse, if you're wondering. So, basically, I'll say a bus, and then I'll say the specs on it, whatever. So, first off, what bus would I choose? I'd probably choose the C2. Big surprise, huh? With the Cummins in it, that would be my engine of choice in the bus. Alright, sorry for the jump, but anyway, as I was saying, C2 with the Cummins in it, going around the bus, I'd like all LEDs, those are certainly nice. For the warning lights, I'd like those to be LED strobing, no visors, because the visors on the C2 are ugly. Let's see, I'd like the black window posts all around the bus, that'd be looking pretty good. Air ride, I think that'd be nice. High back seats. Let's see. White roof, let's have a black hood on it. Those are always looking pretty awesome. What else would I like on a bus? See, dual stop signs. I like those to be LED too. The thicker stop signs that they offer on the C2. Let's see. Bus number, I don't know. I don't know what my bus number would be if I had to choose one. I don't know. That's pretty much it. Maybe if I come up with something else, some more stuff to put on the bus, I think that'd be my bus of choice, You know what? Hey, let's do something else. Let's pick an older bus and a newer bus. So that'd be my newer bus. Probably the older bus I'd go with is the a 1987 Bluebird All-American FE. That's one of my favorite buses of anything. Let's go ahead and talk about that. I'd like all incandescent lights because I think those look better on that. I don't know what engines they offered on it, so I can't really choose an engine. I would like a manual door. Sorry, my desktop background changed. But I would like a manual door. Probably a white roof. I would just want one stop sign on it. I'd like the crossing gates. And that'd also be on the C2. I'd want to cross and get on there too. Let's see. White roof. Probably the normal seats, no high backs or anything. Air ride. I would like 8 ways on there, not the 4 ways. What else would I do? I think I'd keep the windows the same. I wouldn't want them all blacked out. But I think I would like them. I think on the C2, just going back to the C2, I think I'd like the windows all completely tinted to match with the black window posts. I think that's it. I think those would be my dream buses. And like I said, if I do come up with more stuff, because I think I have a list of like what my dream specs are somewhere. I don't know. I probably created that a long time ago. But if I come up with more, do check the description below, and I'll certainly let you know what those are. So let me know what your 2 dream buses are. One newer one older one. And let's make the cutoff between older and newer. Let's make it 2000. So anything newer than 2000 is a new bus. Anything older than 2000 is an old bus. So, just that's the cutoff line right there. And let me know in the description below, and I'll be reading those off next month. If you do have an idea for question of the month, please let me know, because I'm running out of ideas. And you will get a shout out if you do come up with one that I actually do use. So just let me know in the description below, because I will certainly consider any and all ideas. But that's not a guarantee that I am using it. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical right button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it. I don't care where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or you're going to run out of ideas just like me. And make sure you also share this video with a friend. Show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care. Don't get raped. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching.